So just a little update here. I am running the Intellitronics digital gauges, and this comes with it. This is the oil pressure sensor. Now for that you need an M16 by 1.5 with a, what was the other one? An eighth by, I think it's 27 or 28 NPT thread. Now, since there's no big time LS stuff around here, I went to O'Reilly's and got this iEquest whatever, part number 9848, and it comes with not only 5 accessories, which here's 4 and there's the one I need, but it comes with the the M16 by 1.5 adapter that you're going to need for your oil pressure. Now I've already checked it. It's alright, it fits. This thread's on. This is your eighth, I guess is what they call it anyway. It's bigger than an eighth. But it all threads up. It's got a washer on it. I'm going to put some thread tape on here anyway though. And it goes back there. Single wire hookup to your new gauges. And you got oil pressure. There you go. So if you can't find one, or if you don't want to wait a week, and these are actually $11 for the 5-piece gauge set, and you can get one for $11. So you might as well just go to O'Reilly's and order one of these, one of them kits. Alright, these are full length Speed Engineering 3/4 inch tube. That's the inside diameter headers. For you older guys out there, these are full length long tube headers. I actually have the same exact set on my Caprice because they wouldn't fit over the lower knuckle on the passenger side. So I got these, and they're actually back enough to clear. I had Camaro ones that didn't fit. But anyway, yeah. Long tube, 3/4, and they bolt right up. They should be clear. I'm about to bolt them on, find out. The only thing I think I gotta do first is I have this wiring over here that I think I want to take behind the transmission dipstick, so that way they don't jiggle down and get melted. I better do that first, because once the headers are on there, it's a nightmare to try to plug anything back in. This side in, like a charm, slid right down in there, no problems. Clears all of your spark plugs with ease. Focus. Yep. There we go. Clears them all. Way clearance down through here. Yep. Now the other side I was all set to put on. I was like, easy peasy. Those actually I dropped in first. Butter. Done. Nope. Turns out, like most LS's, broken header bolt. It's the only one too. The other two were broke off, but they had just the heads. That one's broke off kind of deep. I'm going to have to pull the welder over here and try to put some heat into it and weld a nut on it and back it out of there. That's all you can do. But either way, it's going pretty quick now. Got the oil pressure switch in. Now there is one problem that I don't think really a problem, but it could be. That adapter, let me see, down there, is actually really close to that bolt. So it's kind of hitting. But I put thread tape on the oil pressure and put it in really good and tight. So, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I probably could, now that I look at it, I could probably take the bolt out. No, I was going to say bolt out and it'll go down past this, but it won't. So that is what it is. I'm pretty sure it won't leak. If it does, I'll have to get a little extender or something in there, but I think it's fine. Or I'll have to get like a Z-shaped elbow up in there, you know, and it'll go into the 1/8 inch over up to another 1/8, and then it'll be back further, but I think it'll be fine. So next step, get that broken header bolt out. Okay, well, I'm having a lot of family problems going on right now. I'm gonna try to do some work to the LS. I did get the power steering pump on and the pulleys painted. Right now I am currently working on shaving this intake, and that's the intake that came with the truck. I'm going to use it for the plastic to shave that. So if you're curious, I have videos on here, but they're forever and a day long. All you have to do is what I did, which was you need to keep this. This is your map sensor, but everything else can go. This is actually to the back. That's the vacuum for your brake booster. But basically what I do is I've got an air saw, but you can use a hacksaw blade with just tape the end for your hand and just try to form it to the contours while you're cutting all the thick plastic off. And that'll make it to where as you're going it sort of lays out. Then you're going to want to get like a 36 grit roll lock on a 90 degree, and that'll take it down pretty far. This has just been hit with 80 on my DA, but now I'm going to start reaming out all these holes with a file and with my razor knife to get the holes somewhat cleaned out. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them all at a bevel, so that way when I melt the new piece into its place, it'll be a bevel and it won't fall through, and it'll fit real good and tight. I got to do it to all of them. What was there? 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 holes. It's got to be done. Up here you'll have to give your EGR delete. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my map sensor and I'm going to put it in the back here. So I'll cut this one off because I already shaved off the other one, not thinking about it. But I need that because I run speed density. Stuff like this, that don't matter. That's your PCV valve. And what you do with that is you tap in a 3/8 barb fitting, I believe it is, to the back. So you'll have your brake booster and then your 3/8 for your PCV. And then I'll run like a Y that's 3/8, and hopefully I can get an 1/8 inch one for my fuel pressure regulator, the factory one. I run it. But that's what I gotta do right now is clean all these up and just biding my time here. So I ordered a Crossmember from Tejas, I guess how you say it. Same place I got my motor mounts from. It is fully soaked in oil, but check this thing out. Look at that. Exhaust pipes fit real nice. It's got the single hole, which is already what I had on the 4L60E. All you have to do is drill your own bolt holes. But for now, I'm going to soak this thing down in some prep wipe, clean it up real good, prime it and paint it black. Hopefully get it on today too. So while I'm in the middle of painting my Crossmember satin black, it looks sexy. Can't wait to get that thing in. Got another trans mount coming. Sorry, it's hot out here. I'm having a hard time breathing. I decided to drop the tank because I got to put the different sending unit stuff in. But you see the brass part? That is where the fuel gauge goes. This is your ground. And here's how they decided to do my ground. Yeah, that is a ground wire zip tied on You can't make this stuff up. It's just literally zip tied to the vent tube. Look at that. Come on, people. That is just stupid. But I'm gonna get this out, clean out the tank, and get the new fuel mechanism and stuff in it. Come on. Seriously. Zip tied to the tank.